right, everyone. Thank you for being here. Today we got tournament coverage, so we're just gonna jump right into it, talk about the round after. Um, yeah, threw this one a little high. Put some hyzer on it. Didn't really mean to. Just it's a little cold in the morning. Got to get the blood flowing. Leave myself a pretty big putt. Just sail it. Not super upset. It didn't roll or anything like that, so I'm grateful for where it landed. Just clean up par. Next hole. So for this, wanted to go Buzz SS, just kind of get a little bit of turn out of it, a little bit of fade, and
Oh my god.
the luckiest shot I have
We'll take
ever
that.
thrown. It just bounced off one of those tiny little twigs, gained momentum, and then just put me right here in a really nice spot. Yeah, and then birdie from like 70 feet. I was over the moon about this putt. Just felt really good. Gave me confidence for the rest of the round. And for this, I just want to give it a nice, soft hyzer shot because in all my practice rounds that I played here, I threw it 30, 40 feet long. So I wanted to put it a little bit shorter than that, and that's what I did. So, uh, but only issue, it was significantly shorter than that. So just clipped the cage. It managed to sit. Had a kind of big comeback here, but not really. Just clean up the putt, move on. Not a big deal. This hole had the right idea. It faded in or turned in a little earlier than I wanted to get through that gap. So I just have to pitch out here. Am I out?
I think if you're not out, you're right on. Yeah. You're really
Okay.
close.
Managed to get out. Just it's short. It's not where I want to be, but I have this for par. Sailed it. So I have a comebacker for bogey. Um, it wasn't super far. It was just nerves. I did not want to be taking a bogey here, especially a double, which is what I ended up taking because I just airballed the putt. Had to move on, gain momentum back. And that's what this shot was. So this is my favorite shot of the day that I like threw well. There's another shot coming up. But yeah,
Great shot.
really proud of the shot. Put me kind of far. You can see Sean's disc is parked under the basket. He threw a great drive. Um, yeah, I just didn't give it the height it needed. Left it short. Yeah, clean up par. Next hole. So yeah, um, this one I released kind of early, but I put a lot on it, so it just had that turn and fade. I was pretty stoked because I thought I was going straight OB. Checking with the cameraman, making sure we're rolling. Spike hyzer, and yeah, just put it next
How
to the
far?
basket,
Park.
like 5 feet. Throwing, cleaning up par. You can see in my face, my heart goes out to Jack. That was just so difficult to watch. Um, but yeah, we move on. So those leaves, I think, took off a little bit of the shot. So I threw a detour, just understable, tried to keep it high, and yeah, put me here. Um, this is for birdie, just off the top of the cage. And yeah, just clean up par. Can't complain. Next shot, dogleg right with close OB. So I wanted to throw a canyon, just nice overstable. And yeah, we put ourselves in a pretty good spot. That's generally where you want to be, if not a little further or like closer to the basket. And yeah, just have this bid for birdie. Just want to put it close. I don't really expect to make it, but I want to give it a chance. And yeah, just upshot, make the putt, move on. So I absolutely hate this hole, like with a burning passion. Because the basket's off to the right, the tee pad's to the left, and so my footwork,
Oh.
yeah, it just sent it in the complete wrong direction. Um,
Oh.
Yeah, you can hear my tone. I'm not stoked about that shot and how I look at Ian. Um, just a little forehand flick. Put it too far. Just wanted to get a little more height, get closer. So I have this for par. Yeah, just airball it. Leave it here. A little bit close. It was high. Just bogey putt, whatever, move on. I was nervous. Did not want to miss that. Decided to go forehand off this tee. One of the most gettable holes on the course, if not the most gettable hole on the course, and I decide, let's try a forehand. Not the smartest play. Uh, but we lay up. We're good. Put it, I don't know, 5 feet, 10 feet. It's really close. Sink it. Okay. My favorite shot of the day.
Fuck. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Immediately apologizing to my card. Yeah, not super proud of that, but I made a funny clip, so can't be too upset. Surprisingly, on my card of 5 people, I was the only one that hit that pole, so you know, everyone's a winner somewhere. But yeah, trying to get a little wind read. Picked up the grass and it just started blowing out of my hand. So I decided to go a little less stable than my Arna, and that was the right decision because the wind kind of just carried it right towards the basket.
Nice shot. Good shot.
Yeah, pretty proud of that. It was a nice scramble for par after hitting first available and then just making it work. Hole 12. So I hung this out too high, too left. It was just super short. So I had this for birdie. I thought I rang it up. I was ready. But we take a par. Just move on. Next hole. Yeah. So on this shot, 13, it was an early shot. It was more right than I wanted to be. It was the right shot shape. Thought I was OB. I was kind of close, maybe like 5, 10 feet from OB.
That's it.
Just kind of give it a soft bid because this green is really difficult to deal with, and I didn't want to. So I just tried to put it close, not worry about it. This was a really pretty shot. Um, yeah, I was stoked about this. I mean, I got it really close. Then I want a little bit of turn, go buzz SS. Yeah, I was starting to get a little hype after this. I'm getting excited. Almost goes in the hole. Um, yeah, can't really get any better than that for a birdie. Yeah,
Yeah.
just down the stripe. Jack hyping me up. Yeah, so on this, release was early, and I just started going right, like very far right, and I thought it was just over from there, but there's actually this really sneaky right side gap, and I just managed to avoid everything and then go outside. And yeah, just take my berg, put it close. I was stoked about that because I thought I had nothing and then turned it into a birdie. Yeah, just down the stripe. Felt like a great putt. Was a great putt. Least favorite hole in the course. This is 16, I believe. This is atrocious. So you have to throw overstable, hyzer shot, or just something overstable. Yeah. Um, get around those initial like bushes, and then you have to throw like a 400-foot shot uphill if you want a birdie. And so I missed my gap, and I landed here behind this tree. And so I decided, you know what? I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna go roller. I've thrown maybe 3 rollers in my entire life, and this was one of them. Hand out really nicely. So yeah, I did a great job. I'm getting so hyped because I don't throw rollers like ever, and for one of them to actually do something like that, I was really stoked. Oh, I just wanted it so bad. I just wanted it. Because that would have been for par. That's bogey, and yeah, just I mean, whatever. Hitting the cage is not something to be upset about. And yeah, so I sent this one really high. Did not throw a good shot here. Landed in that little dirt patch right there. Yeah. And just decided to go Berg. Yeah, just kind of keep it high, give it what it needed. My whole card's like, you shot that so far, you shot that so... No, it's like 10 feet. You might have been able to hear me. I was like, that felt so good. That was my best feeling putt of the day. It just, everything about it felt controlled and how it should. It looked beautiful too. Hole 18, final hole. Just wanting to keep my round good, not wanting to like mess anything else up and increase my score. However, I managed to put it right into the tree line. I had literally nothing except this little mulch path that leads you into there, and I just threw a forehand flick roller. It just wobbled right out of the woods, and it was a great shot. So I'm pretty stoked about it. And I had this to clean up par for 18.
They're flashing kites.
That's how you do it. All right, everyone. Post round summary. So I shot even, matched par, and I took home first place, or I tied first place. So absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. Duh, I took first place, whatever. I'm really happy with how I played. Towards the end, my putts started connecting, and I just started feeling really confident. You can tell I was just having a lot more fun because I was just playing better. And, you know, my card mates were all great people. They just inspired me to do better and play better. Especially Jack. Like, huge shout out to Jack. And Ian, of course, both of you just made me feel so much better about myself and how I played and just made me feel extra confident when I needed it. And, yeah, so thank you guys especially. And yeah, so you know the drill. All socials will be in the description. Disc Golf Mart socials will be in the description as well. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because I'd really appreciate it. You all know that. Just let me know how I did. Just talk about the video, do whatever. Just say hi. Little goes a long way. And yeah, thank you to everyone that stuck it out with me till the end of the video. Especially you. Thank you so much. And yeah, see you on the next one. Later.